All right, Comics here. We're going to talk about uh, Suicide Squad versus Helldivers 2. Suicide Squad killed Justice League for Helldivers 2. Okay. Using a new icon, well, not new, but a new microphone setup to see if it'll work. And let's see how this works here. Basically, these two games are going down very different roads right now. Suicide Squad Kill Justice League is failing horribly. Okay, even Warner Brothers, even the people that made it are admitting it's failing because it sucks. But and the Helldivers though is succeeding amazingly. It's doing very well, and more stuff's being added to it. And there are so many players. People have to basically wait in line. And, there's all kinds of stuff going on where it's just too many players. Helldivers. There's not enough players. Especially just like the Justice League. The issue is here's the problem. Here's the real reasons why these games are so different or work so differently. While both games involve characters running around and shooting things, Helldivers 2 uses faceless soldiers, okay, that we never seen before, okay. I'm like, okay, it makes sense why they would have guns to shoot at things because that's all they can do. They do not have the power to take on these much stronger beings without guns. Okay, you have to use guns. Suicide Squad Justice League, you have four people who have guns, but here's the problem: they're not faceless. They're not unknown to us. Okay, they're characters we know. Okay, and again, this is the DC universe. All right, so Rocksteady has a DC universe they can pull from, and they have four characters from that universe. And I'm saying this in comments for a while, but I'm going to continue saying it because it's important to say. But they're all shooting guns. Even characters that should not have guns at all. King Shark should not have anything to do with guns whatsoever. Captain Boomerang should not have anything to do with guns whatsoever. Harley Quinn should only have guns. Only have like single-hand weapons, single-handed pistols and things like that. Deadshot should be the only one that uses guns. Also, Deadshot should not be the original Deadshot or some bullcrap like that they're trying to say. But I'll go into that later. I'll talk about that in another video. But I think I already talked about it in another video, so check that one out too. But yeah, now the issue is that when it's these characters, it's all good because it's like when it's these characters in Helldivers, it's all good because it's like okay, they're soldiers, they shoot guns, done. And it's these characters are like, oh, wait, why would a guy called Captain Boomerang use guns? He has boomerangs. He throws them at Flash. Flash has to be fast to avoid them and punch him and punch the dude out. Why would King Shark use guns? He's a shark man. He's a giant shark man. He should be able to just punch things and bite them. And do wrestling moves on them. Boom, done. Harley Quinn should be more about the true Harley Quinn should be more about getting close and smashing things with her mallet and bats. Okay, she has used guns before, but not to the point of I'm just gonna just run around spraying bullets everywhere. No. She likes getting close and flipping around and flip kicking and whatnot. That's what she likes doing. So it's just not fun. And then of course the killing of the Justice League. Killing the Justice League was a huge insult, especially Batman. That's a huge thing there. This thing is like, oh, we're gonna kill giant bugs. Helldivers 2. We're gonna kill giant bugs. Bugs of different sizes. Oh look, there's little bugs coming at you. Shoot them. There's medium-sized bugs coming at you. Shoot those. There's big bugs coming at you. Shoot those. I'm like, okay, cool. And that's cool. And it's like, oh no, here comes Batman. Shoot him. Like okay. In some ways it makes sense because that's how you can kill Batman. But it's like, oh, here comes the Flash. Shoot him. I'm like, bullcrap. Yeah, even with something that makes it harder for him to use Speed Force, you can still, destroy anybody who uses a gun. Tries to use a gun on him, would not work. Green Lantern, shoot guns at him. No, yeah, it would not work. Even with his weakness. Even if you had Sinestro with him right there using yellow constructs on his green constructs, he could still beat all of you. So no, it wouldn't work. It's get Superman. Like yeah, no. Even with his weakness again, Superman can still do some serious stuff to you. So no, Batman, of course, even though there are guns, he has prevailed against people who used guns on him, who tried to use guns on him. So now there's just this is just so unbelievable, so crazy, and then the gameplay is just basically mid at best, meh at best. There are way better games that have come out years ago that have way better gameplay than this. The story, of course, yeah, there are games that come out years ago that have way better story than this, but then just straight up gameplay, the game, there's better stories. Helldivers, for instance, Helldivers, the gameplay in Helldivers is better than the gameplay in Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. It's just so much better. It's like the graphics. It's like you see them, you're running around in the dust, shooting explosions happening. There's particle effect, dust effects. It just looks so good in comparison to Suicide Squad. It looks just so good. And then it's just like, yeah, you are playing as some nameless, faceless soldier. I'd rather they make Suicide Squad characters nameless, faceless soldiers. Then you could just have them use guns. It'd be fun if they would just found out that they're all just robots. That'll make things better, but it'll still be annoying because what we saw just get killed. If they were to say, okay, no, change their minds. They didn't get killed. It was clones or whatever. It was all in the mind. It was a dream, or it was like basically a brainiac fantasy, but they were being mind slaved. That'd be great. But still, the damage is done. And basically, Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League most likely will fail if they don't change things immediately. And Helldivers will continue to do well because that stuff is awesome. You don't need to change nothing. Add more cool stuff to it, and it'll be amazing. A wonderful game. Show that live service games do work when they're done right, but yeah, the service games do not work. Live service games do not work when you do them wrong. Okay? So see you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube at DeviantArt.